One more vlog. I didn't really want my last video to be a rant, but it just came out of me because I'm like just really pissed off on how they marketed the damn system. It's just like your main goal, not main goal, your main hype for the game is Call of Duty, right? They pushed the shit out of that game, and Assassin's Creed. Those games come out, and they're like, I don't even think they're good. I heard from some friends that Black Ops, I don't know what it was called, sucked. A lot of people say the game sucked. I guess it's fact. Maybe, I don't know. There has to be someone who likes it, but when I heard it was announced, it was 4v4 online, which is pathetic. And I think it was only deathmatch and team deathmatch, and I think CTF. I want to say CTF, capture the flag, but I don't think so. The system is legitimately there's nothing to do. I have it. I can play PSP games, but that's it. And that's the problem again. Not all PSP games are, equally on the PlayStation Store. And that's why in America, the PSP Go sucked. The developers were like, we want UMD, we don't want to put it on the store because that somehow makes it easy to pirate. But clearly the developer wasn't looking at how bad piracy was on the freaking PSP original. 1, 2, 3, 1000, 2000, and 3000. Those were terrible, especially the 1000. If you got a 1000, 30 minutes, and you can play any game you want, debatably, pretty much any game you want, easily. And even emulators and shit like that. Thing is, the system has glaring issues that even in the new model they made, the Super Slim, why was I going to say Super Slim? The Slim or the Vita 2000, there's still a problem. First problem is the goddamn sticks. Oh, cool, it has two. But honestly, I'm going to say this straight off the bat. The one stick on the 3DS molests, rapes, does what it has to do to kick its ass in every category. First and foremost, let me show you the stick. You want to move a little more to the right. You want to move a little bit to the right? There you go. You want to move all the way to the right? There you go. Wait, you didn't notice anything? There's no sensitivity on the stick. I am not joking. No matter if I press it a little bit or a little bit longer or like a little bit harder or a little more to the right or a little more to the left, you will go, no joke, the same speed. I don't know why. The travel distance of the stick itself to actually move is maybe about this and maybe smaller. That's just a rough estimate. Smaller than that. I use the D-pad every chance I get. Second problem, the touchpad is too big. Okay? The Slim doesn't have that model, but legitimately, when you're holding the damn system, and I don't have big hands. I mean, I guess they're kind of big, but I say they're about normal, maybe a little bit more bigger than a normal hand. My hand is on the touchpad, and when you're playing a game that uses the touchpad, you don't know you're using the touchpad. The game doesn't let you know, hey, dumbass, move your hand. You're on the touchpad. It's, oh no, you don't move because you're on the touchpad. Because the touchpad is a movement in one direction, and your stick is in one movement in another direction. You listening? So instead of going left, well, the back touchpad is going left. You're going right. What is left and right equal? Nothing. Zero. No movement, and you're gonna die. Why? Because you need to move. Well, in Uncharted and Golden Abyss you do. Another glaring freaking problem. Why is this game system just being used by the indie crowd? Why? In God's name. I understand, it's great indie games. That's great. But that's not going to sell systems. I'm not going to say, hey dude, I don't know why I'm talking to another person. Okay, hey dude, what do you want to, you going to get a Vita? Yeah, man. There's a guy in games, but I'm going to buy it for circle shapes or whatever. Circle music, this, what I'm talking about. Or the clone game I got on PSN. That's another thing. They're not freaking boasting PlayStation Plus on Vita. That's awesome. Another big problem, and this is the doozy, too many updates. I only got so much storage for updates, which, by the way, they use it on the card. Because, you know, Sony knows they're going to update this system in 15 minutes. Last big problem. This is the killer. This kills me. The memory cards. Okay, let's face the facts here. I got my Vita 2 years ago. Actually, 2 years ago next week. No, not even that. I got it like the 15th or something. May 15th, I want to say. Right? I got a disaster deal. $249.99 for the regular Wi-Fi model. And the 3G model at that time was $299. With a 4GB card and Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Mortal Kombat came out 1 week prior to that. Amazon had a killer deal. I jumped on it, went on Amazon, bought it, shipped it to me, got it. That was a good deal. But the problem is, when the system first launched, you didn't have a memory card. And that was, you can't do shit with a memory card. It's retarded. Whatever, they fixed it now. Every bundle you get, you usually get a game, or an 8 or 4GB card. I think I have a friend who had I think it was Link. Link had the Call of Duty one. And I think the Borderlands 2 one is out now for the Super Slim. Regular Slim. I just legitimately did that. Another thing is the system is like the memory cards themselves. I don't know why I just segued. Legitimately are too expensive. There's $15 for a 4, $25 for an 8, $40 for a 16, which is a lot worse than. I'm gonna give you some numbers in a minute, so you just do the math. 80 for a 32, which, whatever. You know, I'm shaking my fist angrily off screen, off camera. And here, hold your ass. 64 gigs. I don't even think you can. I can't find this on Amazon. 64. We're gonna Play Asia. Maybe it's only Japanese. I don't know. Hold your ass. $120 for a 64GB. That's pricey. And these are proprietary. You need to buy these cards. You can't just shove in a cell phone SD card. You can't shove in like a camera card. It's these cards. You have to buy them because that's how they make their monies with the cards. Okay. Now, to put this in context, to give you the common sense, flash memory is what we use on our phones. The phone I'm recording on right now uses flash memory. Tablets, the Wii U, uses flash. It's no longer moving hard drives. They're flash, okay? So that means that it's the way of the future. It's not really worth that much anymore, right? Because it's becoming the standard, okay? A 32 gigabyte SD card, 32 that you could put in a 3DS, which, by the way, uses any SD card. You hear this? On 33 to 35 on Amazon. 32 gigs. 32 gigabytes on a goddamn Vita is $80. You are paying twice, over 2 times, to have the same amount of. Well, you can say, well, it's a smaller chip. Okay, honestly, really? You're gonna go that way? Really? I don't care. It can't be. I don't care. It can't be over twice to get a damn card. And I have 2 4 gig cards. I keep using numbers as metaphorical things. 2 4 gigs. I didn't buy an 8. I couldn't find it in the store. That's another thing. Why can't I find accessories in stores? Okay, I'm holding myself. I'm sorry. I just got 2 4s. Now, in a DS, 3DS, whatever, 3DS, when I take the SD card out, when I put in a new one, it will soft reset. Now, if anyone knows what that means, it will just, if I'm in a game or whatever I'm doing, the game will just put me back into the main menu and just say, don't do that. Or I won't even say that. I'll just say, you lost data. Common sense, right? On Vita, when I need to switch cards, the system needs to be completely off. Let me say this again, completely off. Turned off, not sleep. Like, turned off completely. Pop open the thing, what you need a nail for. And I don't have good nails because I'm a dude. Okay? Pop it out. Don't lose your freaking 4 gig card because it's this big. Okay, a little bit bigger. Probably like that. Which, by the way, I dropped it a few times because it's so damn small. Okay, you put it in. Guess what? Loading SD card. It's checking to see if my not SD card, my memory card on my Vita is hacked. Why? And that takes, no joke, every time you do it, it takes longer to read it. I'm not joking. It went from 98%, now it's like 84%. Every time I switch, it's legitimately reading harder. So you can't get 2 cards. I don't recommend it. Get 32 or 16. It's $40 you're gonna have to spend. That's why I hate the Vita. That's why that's the biggest problem. It's retarded. You can't get me 4 gigabytes out of the box and then let me buy a memory card, and then I'll buy any card you want me to get? No, it's buy a memory card to play the goddamn game. And guess what? Honestly, all the Vita games are, no joke, 3 gigs. Well, okay, maybe there's some of them are 1 or 2. But the Vita games are about 3 gigs. That's insane. That's a really big amount. That's great, you're giving me that much. But if I have a 4 gig card, right, and I want to play something else, God knows I need to delete it. Now, I have Fios internet that's super fast. For all 2 of you that don't know that, it will not take that long for me to download it again. Take maybe about 30 minutes. I'll go take a dump or something. I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, at that point, I just got to install it, which also takes forever. Whatever. DS doesn't have that problem. Okay. If I had before, Fios just came in my area, so I just got it. So I had AT&T Uverse, and that, oh my god, it wasn't slow, but it wasn't fast. And you're downloading 3 gigs. If you don't have fast internet, it's gonna take an hour and a half or an hour. It took me about 15 minutes to download a game. But well, it was about 2.5, 3 gigs. Okay, that's a lot of problems. I probably missed a few. I know I'm really going on the rant about my Vita, but it comes to the point that Sony needs to get off its ass and release an infamous game on Vita. What are you waiting for? Do it. You're not going to push units. Okay, your system sucks. Okay, I like the system. It could be the future. It could easily take the 3DS. Could. Will it? No. Even if it was to get, I don't care. You're not going to overtake it. No matter how good the system's going to become. It could. I don't know. I don't know the freaking future. I can't see it with my third eye. You know, they're not pushing it. Here's what it needed. My friend John, shout out. You said this. I agree with you wholeheartedly when you said it. BioShock on Vita. That's the killer app. I can't see BioShock on the 3DS. I can't. It's impossible from my mind to like to imagine that. To imagine it on 3DS, because you're going to need the Tumor XL adapter, or what that I have. I don't know why I bought the Tumor. I just wanted to announce that. But guess what? It's not going to happen, because the people who made BioShock pretty much laid off all their staff and didn't want to make games anymore. We're going to make smaller projects. What the freak does that mean? You made BioShock Infinite. You made a game, like, debatably, sorry, my voice. Debatably one of the best games of 2013, right? It's up there. I loved it. Well, it wasn't. Well, it was great, but it could have been better. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good goddamn game. I bought the game 3 times. Yeah, I got the game 3 times. So yeah, that should mean something if I like it. And yet you don't. Honestly, you let go of it. And what's going to bring the Vita up? I just pre-ordered Sword Art Online. The Taiwanese version that has English subtitles. I can play it on my Vita, no problem. I don't gotta do anything dumb. I can play the game. Only problem is I can't download DLC. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get it though. I can easily cancel it because they haven't charged my credit card yet. But the problem is, this game's coming out digital only. They're not telling me. And I look on the forums every goddamn day. I go on there and we're talking about the game. We don't know it's digital. We don't know if we're getting DLC. We don't know. We're figuring online will be on the Vita version. When we get it, they'll be online out of the box, because there's no online now, and I'm not sure if we're gonna get online when the Taiwanese drops. When the Taiwanese version drops on the 29th. Okay, so I don't think this game's gonna sell units. It's gonna sell systems. I highly doubt that, because I don't think that many people like the anime, and I don't think an anime game is really gonna sell units. Honestly. It's been 15 minutes of me ranting about this. I don't really know. The Vita's on my nerves. Sony needs to get its act together and legitimately do this. PlayStation is the only brand they're making money off. They are losing money left and right. I saw The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I saw the movie. Every 2 seconds, there's a Vio laptop. I'm not joking. If you saw the movie, you know the reference. But you know what I'm talking about. Every 2 seconds. I want a Vios laptop, but I'm not going to buy one. Why? They're expensive. I don't understand, Sony. You want to make premium products, but you don't support them. You just sold off Vio, the laptop company I just talked about. You just sold them off, I believe. Okay? Let's focus on 4K displays and televisions. No one's watching TV anymore. Honestly, what's on television? The Voice? Reference. Shout out to Usher. Okay, nothing's on television. So who watches TVs? Whatever. This is just dumb. Sony's just being stupid. And honestly, people are going. I mean, you guys are probably watching this saying, "Oh, you're a Nintendo fanboy, or you don't like Sony." I love Sony. I think the PS3 is amazing. They're still supporting the goddamn console. Really good games are out. I love it. The problem is, okay, Sony's not a video game company. Shocker, right? In '95, they said, let's make a PlayStation system because we don't like Nintendo. They screwed us over. They made the Walkman, and they made TVs, and they made other things, and they went into gaming. Think about this for a second. Their only profitable brand is pretty much their hobby. Something they did for no reason, more or less, or for revenge. You know? I sit there for a minute. They're bleeding money. And people are like, going to say, like, oh, well, PlayStation's going to be fine. Okay, you're probably right, it will be fine. But if Sony goes under, right, they're going to sell off PlayStation. They don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, they need to sell it off. And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't looking good for them. They're selling freaking buildings left and right. They're freaking killing their movie division. I'm not even sure what makes them money anymore. Probably music. They own music, right? I don't know. Okay, they're stabbing themselves. The PlayStation 4 is making them $18 a profit per system sold, and that's how they're making a little bit of money. Okay, I don't know. Honestly, another thing is Sony PlayStation 4. Can you support it a little bit more? Well, they're trying, so I don't know. But that's the only problem I have with it. Honestly, they need to go and support your damn handheld. If you don't show support for your system, I'm not going to care. Well, not me, but like no one's going to care. That's the problem. Good hardware goes amazing with good software. There's no software. I never seen this before. Everyone's going to sit there and say, well, it's got good hardware. So did the Panasonic 3DO, but no one bought it. Okay, 5 million units. But like, no, you can't compare that to PlayStation 1 in that era. 100 million. Okay? You got to make sure that software sells hardware. It's not, no one's going to buy your system because it's Tuesday. Oh, I want, because it looks good. No, that's not, it's a gaming system. You're selling it at a loss, or after a few years, you're actually going to make a little bit of a profit, but you're selling at a loss for software. You want people to buy your games, so when they buy it, you get a licensing fee from them, and every copy sold, you get a little bit of the money back. Okay? That's what you do. That's how the gaming industry works on. But I don't know what they're doing to this Vita. I know I kind of screamed, kind of not really acting myself, but like, this is something I want to talk about because I bought the damn Vita. I played Persona 4 Golden. It showed me that, hey, the Vita has a good game. But guess what? One game isn't going to make people buy it. You need at least 4 or 5. Yeah, Satoru Iwata, the guy from Nintendo for the Wii U, said, one game can make you buy a system. That depends on the game. It really does. Can Smash Brothers do that for the Wii U? Probably. If they make it like Melee, probably. Because every Brawl was not tournament material. Really, not because of tripping. This one seems like they want fans to play the game. They want it at EVO. They want it to be like Street Fighter and whatever other franchise. That's why. Sony, they're... Oh, God, I don't know what to say. It's a good system. Do I recommend it? If you were to say to me, yo, Boston Boys Fire, I want to get a Vita. Should I buy one? I will backhand you and say no. The only reason I would recommend it is if you want to play RPGs that are either in Japan or get localized in America, to where if you really love RPGs, then I could say maybe look into it, and then if you like that, get it. I can't recommend the damn system. That's a shame, because I think it's great. The 3DS, if you want to play handheld, any handheld games, get a. I say Pikachu. I was thinking of my 3DS. Get a 3DS or an XL. I recommend the XL because the 3DS has shitty battery life, and the XL is great. Oh yeah, that's another thing with the Vita. They made the slim. I can't talk today. They made the slim model. They made the slim model. Let's give us an extra hour of battery life, right? But let's lose the OLED display. So the edge you had on the 3DS, which was not OLED, for all you guys who care, OLED means organic display. It looks really good and clear. It looks really amazing. Let's take that out to save $4 on the display and put in a shitty, oh, it's not shitty, but like a super LCD, which is my phone has it. So that's saying something. You know what I mean? It's not, my phone ain't, the greatest phone ever. It's just normal. Let's take that out to give it extra hour of battery life. Yeah. And another dumb thing that I hate them for, they will not let you take your Vita connection and put it to your television. I kind of want that. I don't know. They won't do it. Because they're scared you're going to, whatever, what is that called when you walk through or something, maybe, I don't know. You have to buy a capture card, which is $500. Whatever. This has been, wow, 22 minutes of me going on about this. This is a record. I haven't did a lot of vlogs lately, and they've been kind of slow, or very few minutes, I guess I'm going to say, yeah, not very long. So I'm kind of glad I did this, but I'm going to talk about another topic maybe tomorrow, maybe, or a little bit later. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you agree with me or disagree with me, legitimately, go in the comments, talk. I will honestly have any conversation there, because I really want to speak this issue with people. This is a problem. This is like retarded. This is dumb. They're not supporting a damn system, and there's a lot of problems. So, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a nice day. God bless.